take us back to the 1400.
Yes. What was the Benin Kingdom like?
At the time, the Benin were as beautiful as it has ever been. Till now, we can't even recognize how it was. The way they documented in pictures, the way people who saw it, who were there, described how beautiful. There were streets, there were street lights, there were good paved way.
It had streetlights.
Yes.
You mean like the fire ones, not electricity?
Yeah, obviously there was no electricity, but still, at that time in 1400s, people could conceptualize to say, okay, we can't be walking in the dark.
darkness.
Let's put a street light.
Wow.
Drainage system
Wow.
where the water can go.
Drainage system in the 1400s.
That's what we're saying. So the Portuguese came and found our artwork fascinating. That is where the business of the art came in. So at that time, it was not a means of the selling or buying. It was the Portuguese that opened our eye to, this is business. We could take it back to Europe and it becomes something worth buying for. Okay. Then we begin to trade with the Portuguese, although a lot of things also, but the bronze was the center of the business. So there were a lot of it that were being commissioned for production. Money were coming in, and then the business was booming in the 1400s. That's why I said that was the first significant year. Although we will talk about other time of the war, conquering, but I'm not really concerned about all of that. What I'm concerned about, what significant year changed the history of how we now see ourselves. So the Portuguese came, then business boomed.
Okay.
That is where we begin to have influence in terms of cash flow, in terms of expanding the kingdom, in terms of people wanting to be with us. In fact, people will come to surrender because we have all they dream about. All they think they could have, we have it in terms of the money, in terms of everything, in terms of farm, in terms of the people, the kind of caliber of people you need, we have it.
What did you use as money back then?
We use trade by barter.
Okay.
We also use the cowries. At the time, cowries was a precious stone. You have to be exceptional to have a cowries. That means you must have belonged to the inner chamber. Cowrie was for the wealthy class because to get to have cowries at the time, someone had to go deep down the sea to extract cowries.